And the difficulty that I would have is when you talk about healing, and the big experience that I've had in terms of what you do was with Andre Dolbeck. And the relationship that you had with Andre took place over time. So when you're talking about a healing nurse, what I'm asking, and it's a question, is what in your mind counts as healing in relation to particular individuals over time? So if we say, well, this person is
empowerment. Empowerment, just that. It's that simple. There's nothing complicated about healing. It's empowering the individual to access the level of ease or dis-ease that they choose.
So it's linked to their comprehension.
Absolutely, it's linked to consciousness. You see, the word healing is the one thing that's causing the problem. It's being called healing in the healing nurse because it's very vogue and everyone talks about healing and everybody has this image of what healing is. It's not my image because I don't believe anybody can heal anybody.
But it's you that coined with me the phrase healing nurse.
I've coined this phrase, the healing nurse, and behind that thing I'm doing your Bernstein's guy, I'm having my own secret code in meaning and understanding and interpretation of what I mean by healing.
Right.
Almost by not healing. But we need a word. Things hang on words.
Yeah.
Unless we can invent a new word, a completely new word, then I'm doing exactly what that guy's done.
Okay, so, and I have no objection to you as long as you will.
I have an objection in myself, the irony of producing new secret languages and secret words.
But can you then explain to me your meaning or not? Can you communicate your meaning?
I can communicate.
Of healing nurse.
Oh yeah, I probably could, but it's so long and so difficult and so vast and so wide. Mentally healing, spiritually healing, emotionally healing, being right in someone's space, non-abusive, intent, positively neutral in your actions, informed in your decision-making process, scholarly and well-read. All these things, I believe, are part of healing.
Of the healing nurse. Yeah. So that seems to me to be really important, doesn't it, to clarify. To clarify your meanings, if you're going to use, and it is important to use, a phrase like healing nurse as part of your key notion of enhancing professionalism in nursing.
I don't see it as somebody wandering around in a white silk robe scattering rose petals and singing mantras all the time, even though that is a very important part of certain aspects of healing. That's not what I see the professional nurse doing.
Yeah, so when you talked about care, and you talked about the hands-on touch of the healing nurse,
that's correct.
It feels to me that those are areas that could be clarified, so that in communication...
I don't think it's unreasonable to say that your touch conveys your feeling, and people feel it. If you're touched by your girlfriend with desire, then you can feel it. If you're touched by somebody with repulsion, you can feel that as well.
Should we leave it there? Because I feel that I've got to a point of saying, well, one of the key areas for attention, given the papers that you're now going to be producing,
is looking at that very tension.
Is looking at the tension and gradually clarifying and communicating the meanings that you have.
Yeah, so that would be over time.
Yeah.
Because you're presenting a word that people can hang on to. Then they'll have all their understanding, ideas and belief systems attached to that word, and then very slowly you have to present your case in the safety zone, in the neutral zone, and say, well, I think healing is this. Some people think healing is, well, I do this myself. I get into waterfalls and pray in waterfalls and find that very healing sometimes. And I take patients in there sometimes, and it works.
And this is what you're doing, though, with the papers, isn't it? I mean, this is what you'd started to do with the paper today, but in the Nursing Journal. In the Nursing Journal. Yeah. It's to outline your view of a healing nurse. And that's where we can take
and the confusion, and the difficulty, in trying to hold on to a fixed view of what the healing nurse is. Because I think the healing nurse is a chameleon. They have to be a chameleon. They have to change to everything, every new environment, new situation.
A new individual.
And they become a new individual, which is why when you speak to two separate patients about the same nurse, they might have two very different experiences. You're talking about the same woman or the same man. It's not so easy.
No, because to even...
And that's going to be the problem in the university.
What?
Because they're saying they've got me down for healing.
Yeah.
Jekan's teaching healing. You will teach healing to freshmen. You'll teach healing to the staff. And I'm saying, oh yeah, I will. What type of healing? Oh well, you know, the disciplines. Disciplines approach. Aromatherapy is, reflexology is, natural medicine is, homeopathy is. Well, they're all methodologies that are not proven, that are under contention. I'm contesting most of them, and I've got to teach it. So there's a real. It might be, you know, the first healing professor's post, and it's very positive, etc. And the curriculum is very positive, but I do feel that there's not even battles to be won. I mean, there's wars to be won in this.
Okay.
You've been eaten.
A frog, I think.
Huh?
A frog.
You haven't killed him.
No. Yes, well, on this note, I think we should depart. Okay.
Mosquitoes are coming out.
Yes.
This is not snakes, because the snakes can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
The snakes here can kill you.
Can they?
Yeah. It's a bit exciting if you get a bit